fucking shitted on it. Lateral.
We all could have seen this one making its debut on my channel at some point. Here are my thoughts on hypersensitivity. So what is it? Hypersensitivity is defined as 1. Extreme physical sensitivity to particular substances or conditions, or 2. A tendency to be easily hurt, worried, or offended. We're going to talk more about the second definition today because most of you know that that's the one that we can fix by simply thinking about our words and actions before we speak and act. The other one has a lot more to do with sensory inputs and biological factors that I honestly don't have enough time or energy vested into the research of to actually make any kind of proper assumption or any kind of statements on. We'll go with that. So why is it an issue? Well, hypersensitivity can lead to undue stress and ultimately end in false assumptions about things that are easily avoidable otherwise. It often leads to unnecessary arguments that end up droning on in circles because the ultimate goal isn't objective, but emotional and relative in scope. And this can often cause major blocks in communication, even crippling relationships and ruining opportunities in some cases. No one wants to be around someone that's constantly whining and consumed by drama. At least I don't think anyone does. I know I don't. I don't for one. So where does it come from? Well, just like with many other character traits, this one can be traced back to failed parenting strategies, bad choices in friends, sensationalist and solely revenue-concerned television ads, and social norms. This one, however, has another big contender for its existence, and this contender is going to be a hot topic on quite a few of my videos: radicalism and the polarization of views. Now, I believe in the freedom to think and feel any way you'd like. I don't believe that in a free state we have the right to tell others that they can't feel a certain way. But I can say that even if I don't believe in what you believe in, you're still being a little bitch if you're whining and crying about how people hurt you without providing constructive, objective, and reasonable solutions. People don't care how you feel unless they have vested time and effort into you as a person. Therefore, whining about how they're a bigot or a Nazi is just plainly stupid unless you have some sort of proof for it or some constructive way to convince them to align with your beliefs. I know that when I hear someone call me a bigot, my ears shut off. If someone calls me privileged, cisgendered, white male scum, I'm not listening to a damn thing they have to say. Because they've already started the conversation from a point of hypersensitivity and emotional angst. So, how can we fix this? Well, I believe that since it stems from failed parenting strategies and sensationalism most above everything else, the biggest thing that we have to do is teach our youth, toughen our children to think without forcing them to think like we do, toughen our children to actually care about shit, and shut down bullshit with facts and opposition. Don't allow the loudest voice in the room to be the only voice. In most occasions, the loudest voice in the room is the dumbest voice. And we can't... Fucking cars, dude. God damn it. I'm not even gonna bother editing that out. Like I was saying, in most occasions, the loudest voice in the room is, in fact, the dumbest voice. And we can't allow the dumbest voice to persist without some kind of opposition to push back against it. A lot of the issues that we have right now are from the fact that the people that are on the right track or have intelligent ideas don't want to talk because they're being overshadowed by all this loud, stupid bullshit. So we have to learn to be forward without imposing our beliefs on other people. Well, how would you do that? Well, say how you feel, say what you think, and don't allow other people to automatically change the things that you think just because they feel or think a certain way. Spread knowledge, talk to people, and do research. Don't take opinions for what they are. I mean, what they are. Take them for opinions. Don't take them for fact. Allow opinions to be opinions, but go do your own research. That is one thing that we don't do anymore as a people. So many people just see something, they see an article, they see a picture and automatically assume, that's right, I align with that, I believe that. They don't do any kind of research, and that's whenever you run into situations where you have people going to prison, getting killed, getting into unnecessary arguments because something was said and it wasn't researched fully, people losing their jobs, people their entire careers because people didn't do their research and they just made an article and shared an article and everyone shared the article and it takes less time to look at an article and say, oh, I like that, share, than it does to say, you know what, that might not be true. Let me go look it up real fast. So, in summary, hypersensitivity is a huge problem in modern society because of the freedom of thought, because of the freedom to think. And I don't in any way think that we should limit people's freedom to think and feel the way that they do. But we can combat it by researching stuff, sharing knowledge, and not backing down whenever someone gets loud and in our face. Because at the end of the day, truth doesn't care how you feel. Reality doesn't give a shit what you think. It is reality. And if we look for the most objective truths possible, if we base all of our real life ideas, if we base our own opinions on reality and objectivism, there is no wrong. There is no wrong there. You can't be right or wrong whenever you base your ideas on reality. That's just how it is. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If this helps you at all, like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, share it with people who you think need to see it. Share it with those people who might be teetering on the edge of actually becoming a critical thinker. And I've just recently received a book from my friend on critical thinking, and I'm going to start reading it. But if it's a good read, that'll probably help me. It'll probably help me help you guys, because I'll have knowledge on critical thinking. It's sitting here right by me, so that's why I'm making noises and stuff, just so you know. Anyhow, again, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. And finally, for those of you that are more loyal to me and want to hear about my life, I'm going to talk about some times where I've had some struggles with hypersensitivity, whether it be me or somebody I knew. So, I myself was actually an extremely hypersensitive teenager. I was pretty bad about it as a teenager. And for me, I just kind of grew out of it. As I started to grow up, I started to worry more about who I was and the things that I did and the things that I consumed. And now I've overcome my hypersensitivity for the most part, or at least to strangers and people I don't know. I'm still, I would say, pretty sensitive whenever it comes to people close to me. Whenever it comes to the people around me, I still do have hypersensitivities, and I'm working on changing those as well. But I'm completely past what strangers care about me. I don't give a shit about any of that anymore. And for me, it really just came down to, if you're never gonna see them again, does it really matter what they think of you? If you're never gonna see them again, why does their opinion matter at all? That's how I got over my hypersensitivities towards strangers. As far as with my friends and family and things like that, I'm slowly getting over it by realizing that if you're not going to be angry about it in 3 days, why are you angry about it? If it's not going to be an issue in 3 years, why is it a problem now? If it's already happened, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to fix it? You can't change the past. You can change your future, and you can use things that have happened to you in a way that helps you progress, which is what I did as a teenager. I realized that I was whining and crying about things all the time, being an man. If those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, you know, I was a little bitch as a teenager. Like, it's embarrassing. I don't have any of my pictures or posts from back then, but my God, I was something else. So, if I can come up from being a hypersensitive, whiny little bitch, I know anyone can, because I'm a very emotionally driven person myself. I always have been, I always will be, but I'm starting to see life through objective eyes. I'm starting to see that there's more to life than just caring and sharing and being a little hippie, being a little kumbaya, let's all hold hands and sing song together. You know, it's not. Of course, those things are fantastic. They're great. They're beautiful, awesome. But life out there, it's not gonna be that way to you. You can be that way to it, but it's not gonna be that way to you. So you got to develop a grounding in your beliefs, a grounding in your ideas that's based on facts and based on reality, based on something that you can stand behind even whenever you're hurting, something that you can believe in even whenever you don't feel like you're right. Because I'm not an advocate for faith. I am not a man of faith. I don't follow any particular faith or religion or any of that. But whenever it comes to yourself, you have to believe in you. Because if you don't, well, no one's going to do it for you, dude. No one is going to come by and say, you believe in you. I know it. Like, yeah, maybe a fucking shaman might come by and tell you that you believe in you, but you're going to look at him like he's fucking retarded. Like, what the fuck do you know? You know, so at the end of the day, my experiences with hypersensitivity stemmed from me as an angsty teenager with my hormones and all my angsty bullshit. And I, you know, started to realize as I've become an adult, all that stuff is stuff that you have to choose to overcome yourself. You have to realize that as an angsty, whiny little bitch, you're not accomplishing anything. You might think that, like, oh, well, you poor little thing, you know. No. That's not the kind of attention you want from people, because that stuff is in the moment. That stuff goes away. You want people to respect you, revere you. You want people to think of you as a rock, as a solid person that believes in what they believe in, that thinks what they think and isn't going to flip-flop change whenever they start to get sad or mad or angry. Base your ideas in reality. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.
You won't burst it into oblivion, kid.
Oh, what? Bullshit. One was up on Sniper Rock. That's him right there.
What the fuck is this? What is this? What is that? What the fuck?
Switching operation ready.
What the fuck is that? Holy shit. Anti-camper weapon 101? Holy shit, like you're in a building? Let me just shoot a couple of those.
Oh my god.
Rip you.
Hostile HCXD in your area.
Get fucking shitted on.
Because they've already started the conversation from a point of they've started the conversation from what? What, Dylan? What did they start the conversation from? Hey, shit.